Whoa. What's going on here? How did I get here?
We saw you suffering from a lack of comfort and utility, and we brought you here.
So why'd you bring me here?
We're going to offer you the chance to have the ultimate comfort, the ultimate utility, the best backpack in all of TCG. You may choose the red pill and awaken to a world of dank, amazing comfort, into utility and likes you've never seen, the ability to travel anywhere with comfort and all of your product. Or you may take the blue pill and go back to your mundane life.
Obviously the red pill.
How do you feel?
Dang. So this is the Dank Ritual backpack itself. The thing is actually perfect. So recently we went to California, and while I was in Pasadena, the thing that happened to me that really bothered me was I'd already got my bag onto the plane at one point through the final check line, where they make you put your bag in the thing and make sure it fits. I went in again, and they tried to tell me that I couldn't do it. They wouldn't let me actually even scale the bag for a minute. And then I had a little bit of clothes, like a jacket, in the bag, and it was popped out just a little bit, and I had to push it down. And they're like, oh, it's too full. So I had to actually pocket clothes. But this thing is designed perfectly to be the size that you need, even when expanded, to fit into that little slot. So that was my first appeal to this. It's got that square shape to it. So it's perfectly designed to slap right in there if you're traveling via the airplane, which is super cool. And it's also got these incredibly durable, very thick little bands right here to carry it around. So we're going to show it to you in backpack mode because it has two different modes. It's like a Gundam, but not a lot of gimmicks. It's very straightforward, not a ton of moving parts, so it'll last. But it also comes in a different variant. We'll get to that in a second. But the cool thing I want to point out here is look at the quality of these zippers. These are such high quality zippers, and the thickness in them, you can hear it. It's just high quality. So these are some of the number one rated zippers on the market right now, which is pretty cool. And we're going to go into one of the main little compartments here. They're a little bit everywhere. We're not going to do all of them. I'm going to let you guys discover them for yourself a little bit. But this is that main compartment, and this is the one zipper that does go all the way around like your backpack, because we'll get into that in a minute. But in this main compartment, you'll see there's a plug for a portable battery charger, and that goes down at the bottom of the bag, and there's a reason for that. So when you're walking with it in backpack mode down here, your phone's going to be down here. So it plugs here, so you're not pulling on that wire or anything. And then in the second mode, it is also more convenient. We'll explain that in a minute. But this is that main, I wouldn't even say the main bag, but it's got a compartment for some things here. You can put a notepad here, a pack of sleeves here. And this is really appealing to me. I'm a huge into stationery, so having the option of having something quick and on the go is awesome. But there's two little pin slots right here. So you always have a pen and paper, always better, of course. So this is the main compartment. Another thing to point out, which I didn't notice, which I think is super cool, for those who are really careful with their backpack, or you're traveling or whatever, and you have your keys on you, you can pop this out, put it on your keychain, and then when you're ready to go, or you're traveling, like I said, you just parked your car or whatever, and you're hopping on a plane, or jumping into the Uber or whatever, boop, right in here in your bag, zipped up and safe. Again, probably something I would not bring with me at events. I would leave my keys at the hotel probably, but super awesome for traveling, which is my biggest thing right now. We recently did this travel with the previous backpack I had, and it was a nightmare. So we're going to get to the next compartment. So we're not going to take too much time on a lot of this, because I want you to discover it yourself. I want you to play with it yourself, because once you actually have one, and this is one of those thicker zippers, you can see the steel quality. It's metal. It's like a steel or a metal. It's really thick. And so are the zippers themselves, which you can kind of see here, which is huge to me. And I've already, as you can tell, it's open. I've already messed with the bag. I've already used it. I took it over and played with a couple of the boys. One thing I already pre-did as well is I unclipped these. I haven't mentioned these, but these actually are quick releases for a tube mat to go on the side of your backpack. Also helps theft prevention as well, because you can tighten them up, which I think is really cool. So as you'll see, this doesn't go all the way like the other one did, but it does down here at the bottom unzip all the way, because it fully opens up into a suitcase style, because this is the best bag ever. So here's your other secondary compartment. You've got enough space in here for a binder or two. You can even probably throw like a jacket or something in here and not worry about it. I'm sure like a laptop would fit in here, but it's also got this extra compartment for here. Stops right here at the zipper, which I think is nice. Something to have, a little extra, things that are maybe breakable or things of that nature. But that's pretty cool. But this is what we're really here for. So if I unzip this little compartment, you can see it has a little depth, but not much. You can put stuff in here. No, that's not enough for Dank Ritual. They said this isn't enough space for a traveling duelist. A traveling duelist is going to need more space for their clothes. Give me a moment. There's a lot of zippers. For their clothes, they're going to need stuff for their deck boxes and stuff. They're going to need extra space, and this is just not it. This is not enough. So we're just going to unzip all the way because they said, "We got you, boys. We got you." And they made an extending backpack section. This comes out. And it still fits in that checkpoint that I was talking about, even when this is extended. It's because it's designed for that, which is cool. This bag is designed for travel. It is designed for travel in mind. So this comes all the way out, and this poofs out, and you can put all your clothes in here and everything. I haven't got it fully unzipped in the backpack here, but there's another zipper back here I got to get. But it poofs out, and it'll put all your clothes in here. And then in that big main compartment, you put all your deck boxes and things of that nature in here. This is probably going to be my longer review video. I love this bag. I just genuinely love this bag. This has been like, we're sponsored, obviously, and this is a sponsored video, but if they hadn't sent me this backpack, I would have gone out and bought it. Like the second I played with it, I would have gone out and bought it. The material feels so nice. It's such a different material. It's all water resistant. So it's got that kind of like thought process in mind. This extending little, let's zip up over here. This extending compartment, which I haven't unzipped all the way, is so insane. Like to have this and not have to actually put clothes, and look how much bigger it just got. To not have to put clothes in my pockets while traveling would have been awesome. That's just an absurd thing to tell people. Yeah, I had to put my clothes in my pockets because it made my bag too big, and they were trying to not let me on the plane unless I gave them $100. Now, obviously, that's on them more than anything, but this is designed so intently with travel in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that makes me happy. It makes me happy. That's such a convenient thing for people who are traveling. Now this is the binder and laptop storage compartment. So you can fit, I think he said 6 full binders in this bag total, maybe more. I don't remember, but, so this is a little extra storage. I actually put my iPad in here because there's a padding right here. And I don't want to push on it no matter what, because, you know, iPads are a little fragile. But you've got a laptop tray or slot here with a little strap to keep it in. Probably even put your laptop or your iPad here, but again, very thin, so probably I wouldn't. But you also put your binder in here, so a strap for your binder, harder to just pull out of your bag, so people aren't going to get it. And because it's got this little side compartment, and there's a reason for this, like where it doesn't go all the way down, they're going to have to go from the side to get your binder out. This is going to help prevent that, which I think is super, super awesome at events. And that's kind of like what this is in mind too. So the reason this zips up is because when it zips up and it gets smaller like it does, and it compacts, it becomes a standard bag for going to an event. You're not having something huge and heavy or bulky on you. We're going to turn around to the front here before we get to the transforming side. Couple of cool things. It has a whistle. I think this is an awesome addition. This is the smallest edition, but it's just such an awesome addition. It's just a tiny addition, you know what I mean? But if you're at an event, you need to find your friend. Hey, blow the whistle real quick. You blow the whistle, you'll know where they're at. And I think that's cool. Or you're like, maybe they're outside and you can't find them in a crowd. I don't know. That's pretty neat. Also, you know, it's pretty cool if you decide to take your backpack hiking. I never would. This backpack is too awesome and nice quality. But if you did, and you have, you know, the ability to do so, this is awesome. If you get lost or something like that, it helps people find you. So this is pretty cool. I know it's a small thing, but it appealed to me. I like little additions like that. It's got this right here. And David and I were speaking about this part, my friend David. We were talking about this. You can put your ID and your money right here for regionals. And when you're ready to come up there and pay, you just unzip, pull it out. You're right there. You've got it. You're sitting in line waiting to be next. You aren't holding your money out. That's pretty cool. You can also fit a pen in here and other stuff. This is a nice shape and a nice size. It's almost perfect. So we'll talk about like that. And then there is this little thing, this little hidden compartment back here behind the strap. And you can put, you know, some stuff in there. And it's a pretty thick zipper, pretty thick padding right there. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't discover that at first. I actually had to be told about that. But I'm assuming what this is to tuck your straps in and everything, and so you can do all that, because with that little band is, because when this is turned sideways, it goes into a suitcase mode, like a briefcase almost, and that's why the zippers don't go all the way. It's so that when you're in this mode, it is a briefcase. It doesn't, you know, fully unzip. It's, you know, it's a briefcase. It's a suitcase. It's whatever you need it to be, or, you know, it's a satchel. It's nice. It's nice. The only thing that I could say that would be cool for this mode is maybe a strap, but I'll be honest with you, the strap would be too bulky and an additional part that I don't think is necessary. I'm getting my mat all bunched up down here. But the bag itself has just blown me away. Another cool thing about the bag, on top of, I mean, everything about the bag is cool. It's designed for you if you're traveling. You're not just getting something to throw cards and stuff in and you're good. You know, this is literally designed to travel. This is designed to go to YCSs. This is designed to take all your stuff to your friend's house, and it's safe, water resistant, put together. You know what I mean? One thing that really appeals to me, I'm gonna zip this up real quick. So I got the zippers kind of everywhere now. Like I said, they have enough moving parts to make it functional, but not too many, so you're wearing it out over time, and that appeals to my brain a little bit. It's just not too much, you know what I mean? It's got another strap for another tube mat, and with that strap, I will say that it is not quick release. It's right here. You just tighten it down. You can put something over here if you want to. Probably put a jug of water and just tighten it up, but not quick release, so you've got two options. You can have two tube mats on either side if you're traveling and you got a lot of mats on you. That's pretty cool. We're gonna put the bag on real quick, and I'm gonna point out my next favorite feature. So the way the bag sits is kind of like this on your shoulders. The previous bag, and you'll see it in photos, pictures, I had to push it over. I had to push it over to be right here, and it normally sat right here. And that would cause a lot of pull and strain. And another thing that would happen is down here, instead of sitting in the arch of my back and using my back to lift up the bag and hold it a little higher, it would sag. It would just sag all the way down no matter how tight I got this. It was just kind of designed that way. And it pulled a lot, pulled on my shoulders, pulled on my back. Didn't like that. And I didn't notice this at first, but this kind of curves in and then out. So it's holding up on my shoulders. It's up on my shoulders. And I'm actually lifting it up with my body as I stand naturally. And that's very appealing. Long walks. I mean, if you've been to a YCS, you know already. You're gonna be walking all around all day. But if you go to travel for airports and things of that nature, which is good for the traveling duelist, this is gonna help. This is gonna matter. You're moving around a lot. You got a lot of twists, a lot of turns you're doing. You're being your normal self with an additional item. So having something that clings to your body as you move and doesn't try to slip off, doesn't try to maneuver itself in a different position or pull on you as you're doing it, that's a big deal. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to, like I said, I'm trying to keep this shorter than I want to. I could literally make a 30-minute to hour-long video about this backpack. If I was to rate this backpack, it'd be a 10 out of a possible 5. I can't talk highly enough about it. I can't. It comes shipped in the same kind of box that you get with your deck box or your play mats, where it's that giant box. It's that standard Dank Ritual box. It's in a zip-up bag. It's one of the nicest, highest quality products I've ever owned, honestly. Like when it comes to this kind of stuff, like an accessory, just an accessory. This is amazing. And to have something that is both utilitarian into what I do naturally, which is travel, but also work effectively for cards. This has got cards in mind. I can put all these different binders in here. If I'm vending and I'm going to go vend to somebody, I can bring a bunch of stuff so they can go through my options. If I'm going to my friend's house, something like that. There's just a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff. I feel like I could fit my Xbox in here. I could fit my Switch in here. I can fit my clothes in here. I can do whatever I need to do when I'm traveling. And I got the option of also turning it back into a backpack. So super rad. Lots of positivity to it. Thank you, Dank Rituals. So sorry, Dank Rituals. So sorry for this incredibly long video. I love your face. Make sure to like and subscribe. There's a giveaway. We're going to be checking out the Dank Ritual dice here next too. So check that out. Stay tuned for that. That's really awesome. Dank Ritual also sent us these super sick Dank Ritual dice, the Dank dice. You can see it right here where it says Dank dice on them. Super awesome. They come in these little bags. If you follow me over on TikTok or if you've seen the short, you'll actually seen where we opened one of these already. They sent us a couple over. We're going to give one of them away for you guys. All you have to do to enter to win is comment and be subscribed. So make sure to tell us what your favorite Dank Ritual product is in the comments below. That way you don't miss your chance to win one of these. We're going to be giving them away, but we're going to set this one over here for now. We're going to take a look at this. So super awesome packaging. It's got the QR codes, all the scans and everything. And it's got the Facebook, and it's got, I assume, the website here. So if you can scan those, go ahead. But it says 6 dice with a chance to obtain a unique glow-in-the-dark variant, which I'm really excited for. When we opened our previous pack, we didn't get one, so hopefully we can get one on this one. I would be really excited, but we're going to jump into opening this. That way this video isn't too long. Now we're doing 2 products. You can check these out over at dankrituals.com as well if you're interested in some of these. I think this is the coolest ones. Oh, we got one. Okay, so with all these, they come with your dice, obviously, and a variant. My variant is this one. I actually have this one. And then we get a random one that could be glow in the dark. We get a secret rare variant, and that's this one right here. And we pulled one. So this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. I actually wanted this one as my glow in the dark variant. So this is super cool. They come in, they have a chance to be in any of the variants, including these. This is your random variant. These match the playmat that I actually have from Dank Ritual, so it's super cool. But again, make sure to check them out at dankritual.com and subscribe to the video and comment your favorite Dank Ritual product down below. That way you don't miss a chance to potentially win your very own pack of these Dank Ritual dice. And if you don't want to risk it and you'd rather do the surefire thing, check them out at dankritual.com. Thank you guys yet again, and thank you so much, Dank Ritual, for sending this product over. I honestly don't believe that this video is going to do justice to how incredible and immaculate I find the Dank Ritual backpack to be. And after the events in California, the ability to have all my stuff put in one area is awesome, and these just look so good in my dice tray that Dank Ritual sent over. So definitely check them out. These are beautiful. These are absolutely stunning. Shoo, boy, that's dank!